The next question I'd like to ask is, what do you consider your greatest strength? Oh, not Candy Crush, I'll tell you that much. My biggest strength is that I work too hard. Wait, weakness. Strength? My greatest strength is my memory. In general, I'd say one of my biggest strengths is answering questions in a vague enough way that sounds like I'm really answering it, but never really giving substance. So what is your greatest strength? You're probably sitting here thinking, this is one of the easiest interview questions you can get, and you'd be right. There's not too much acrobatics you're gonna need to do here to make yourself sound good by the end of this response. But there are ways you can answer this question that won't win you the same amount of points as you could have had you answered this question correctly. So what's the correct way to answer this question, you ask? Well, as always, it really begins with what the interviewer is really getting at. With this one, it's pretty straightforward. They want to know what you're good at. But more specifically, they want to know that what you are good at is something that will help you do this job well that you're applying to. With that in mind, we are going to skip your greatest strength of holding your breath underwater or mastering the unicycle. Here we can simply pick a skill that relates to the job that we're applying to. Hard skill or soft skill, really, it doesn't matter here. The point here is that you're going to show them that what you're best at is something relevant to this job. We're gonna share a story about how we've displayed that strength in the past and how it relates to the job that we're applying to now. You're welcome to pick whatever strength you like, as long as you have a story that can go along with it. We want to show them that we're not just picking something that sounds good, but that we have a track record of utilizing this strength to get things done and to add value. If you've got one in mind, perfect. But if you're having troubles, just pick a requirement from the job listing and make it fit a story of one of your achievements or strengths. Let's take a look at the first example. I'm a top-tier sales representative who never slows down and is always learning and growing. Over the last 5 years, I've continuously improved my sales numbers by over 10% quarter over quarter. And I was recognized as the top seller 3 times over in the last 2 years. My biggest strength is my dedication to my craft. And I've shown that by my significant sales that I've made in my existing company. And that is something I look forward to continuing to grow at this new company. This is a great example of obvious value added and consistent growth, in addition to being able to quantify your strength, which is something they're gonna notice. Let's take a look at a different example. My greatest strength is smashing that like button and subscribing to see more videos like this one. As an additional duty, I took on the responsibility of structuring and editing our monthly newsletter at my previous position. That gave me the opportunity to interview several individuals throughout the store and highlight the amazing things that people do every single day. And those things can often go unnoticed. It also showed me that people are our most valuable resource, and that by encouraging and promoting both individual success and teamwork, we can boost productivity greatly. This ability to support a team through recognizing individual accomplishments is something that makes me a valuable leader and is one of my most valued strengths that I plan to bring with me to this assistant manager position. This answer does a few things right. First, it shows that the individual was able to go above and beyond their current workload to take on additional responsibilities. It also shows that they've already displayed this type of leadership, and they brought the whole thing home by relating it to the job that they were applying to. Now, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of great ways that you can answer this question. And as long as you're picking something relevant to the job that you're applying to, you're pretty safe. But once you're done answering this question, you better be ready for the next one we know is about to come up. And that is, tell me about your greatest weakness. These two questions always come in a pair. And while it's kind of hard to mess up your greatest strength, sharing your greatest weakness is a much more difficult question. So if you're not sure how you're going to answer that question when it comes up, be sure to check out this video right here. And if you want to see more videos like this one where we talk about career growth interview prep questions, everything along those lines, check out my channel right here and subscribe, where I release videos every single week. Check out this, check out that, check out everything. I'll see you next week.